Well, hello everybody. I hope the audio is working. So we'll see how it goes. Now, a lot of interesting things have been going on over on BitChute, and as I expected, just like Clockwork, the high command responded to my Saturday night murder-thon. And once again, they lied about it. Now, they seem to be worried that I somehow have an association with Attorney Lynn Wood. As a matter of fact, I had a little bit of a chat over on Telegram, and coincidentally, this was just before the video was released over on BitChute. And this was with a person that goes by the handle of Infiltrated for Truth, or Infiltrated by Truth, or however you want to say it. And in the conversation, part of it was one of the posts that Infiltrated made was, sounds like you and Lynn Wood has some mutual friends. Well, that I don't know, because I don't know for certain who has been contacting Lynn Wood with the information that I alluded to last night. This information was given to me late, and I still have not completely gotten the information I need. I've gotten some information and what it's associated with, actually a couple items, but I haven't got the complete story. Now, what had led up to what is going on here, where people seem to want to state that me and Lynn Wood are have an alliance or something, I guess you could call it. Well, way back in April 20th, 2022, and even before that, Lynn Wood uh, received something of a challenge. He was accused of receiving information from Mr. Homeseth through a third party, and as I went through last night, he didn't acknowledge it. He would not say who the secret source was, and he would not support Tim Homeseth. The gist of everything was that Lynn Wood was using Tim Homeseth's secret stuff and not giving Tim Homeseth credit for it, not acknowledging Tim Homeseth, and refusing to let Tim Homeseth be interviewed by people that he has mutual contacts with. And over again, they keep asking for who Lynn's trusted friend is. And, and as time went on, it intensified, and the attacks against Attorney Wood, both here on BitChute and on Telegram, Gab, and elsewhere, continued. Day after day, multiple times a day, these posts would appear. And one of the major repeating themes is Lynn Wood's association to the John Benet Ramsey case. He represented the family in this case. And the latest accusation, from what I understand, is that Lynn Wood threatened to release a video, and everybody in the anti-Lynn Wood crowd now is demanding he release it. And again, Tim Homeseth and his trustees have been accusing Lynn Wood of lying about these mysterious forms, paperwork, documents, whatever you want to call them, being sent to Lynn Wood, and instead of acknowledging that Tim is responsible for these items, that Lynn Wood was taking the credit for them or citing a trusted friend who he refuses to name, according to the trustees. And, they just kept at it, almost on a daily basis, tweeting about Lynn Wood. And, let's see. And Lynn Wood put up this when the original article came in, and he was notified by Craig Sawyer, and after reading what Craig Sawyer had to say, Lynn Wood acknowledged publicly his support of Craig Sawyer. And, this continued to anger Tim Homeseth and his followers. And now, or for whatever reason, I'm not finding 3 posts that I thought I'd put in here. So what I'm going to do is this. So right now, let's see. Oh, here's another post that came up. This was in the video that Tim Holm made tonight, or the trustees made. And it's basically stating, the packet also included kidnap, rape, torture, murder, threats sent to me and Randy Lynn Erickson. Why do the threats trace right to somebody that you have communicated with extensively and whom you publicly endorsed? And this, of course, is referring to Craig Sawyer. And the question is raised, why is attorney Lynn Wood deceiving the public about Timothy Charles Homseth. Now, this is the latest on this. Tim Homseth, through his trustees, is basically turned against Lynn Wood. And one of the comments to me by someone on the Task Force for Truth was the question, do you believe Lucien Lynn Wood is withholding information about the JonBenét Ramsey murder? So now the accusations against Lynn Wood are on the rise by Homseth and those that are his followers. Okay. I don't know why these didn't get... Oh, wait, maybe... Well, I'll just do it this way. Alright, let's see if I can get these into the room, because this is the extent of what's been going on. Not sure. Alright, that one's not gonna... Alright, this came up that the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force is stating that they have been fooled by Lynn Wood, who they are now calling a Lucien. So because Lynn Wood wouldn't give the time of day to Tim Homseth, he is now a Lucien. And, you know... So now we have Lynn Wood put in the same category as General Flynn, Vice President Mike Pence, and others. And this is the theme of my title. It's just like clockwork, that when Timmy gets mad at someone, that it's predictable that he is going to produce these kind of videos. And this is exactly what happened. And so now we have all of this. And now what's funny is the people over on Infiltrated by Truth whine about me trolling, lurking their account, and look who shows up. Louis Berry. And what does Louis Berry mention? Right there. I didn't mention it. Nobody on this chat mentioned it. We are 13 minutes into the chat, and who mentions that subject? And then we have this. Lynn Wood is controlled opposition. Really? And he is a secret CIA operative. It will all come out. So there is a formal turning away from Lynn Wood. And of course, Lewis comes in here starting the name calling. That's all Louis Berry is capable of. And well, Louis, do me a favor. Catalog on TimothyCharlesHomseth.com, on his new and old blog, all his channels, and see how far back Timmy's posts go about me. Now, you're saying I obsess over Randy and Tim on every YouTube broadcast like clockwork. Maybe. But it's also like clockwork that Tim and Randy obsess over me. Who is it, again, Lewis, that accuses me of being an alleged serial killer? Who is it that alleges that I look like the guy known as the bridge man in the Delphi case? And who is it that says I look like this Bulger guy? And who is it that says I am in the Finders? Timmy and Randy and the trustees. So it's not me that's doing the obsessing here, it's them. What I am doing is I am replying to false accusations and lies made about me. And what is the net result of those lies against me? Well, it's this. People in Timmy's area put this up at 7:10 p.m. this evening. Because of Tim and what he writes, RO is calling for my execution. He's calling that I get arrested. On what charge? No charges have ever been filed against me. There is no proof against me, and yet these people want me executed. Huh. And so I guess that shut him up for a while. But, this is what goes on here. And this is but one of dozens upon dozens of calls for my death on various websites owned and operated by Tim Holmseth and his trustees. Actually, Tim Holmseth doesn't own anything. It's all been handed over to his trustee. Yeah. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Anyway, but what's happening here is that Tim Wood has turned against Lynn Wood. Or Tim Holmseth has turned against Lynn Wood, as I predicted he would. And how many warrants does Tim Holmseth have? He has 2. He has one out of Florida and one out of Minnesota, and both are active. Oh, Randy is so brave that she will not go to court and defend herself. She goes and hides with Timmy and buys him his underwear, since you were the first one to bring this up. And I recall there's a guy by the name of Christopher Key that did not run away. He actually allowed himself to get arrested and defended his actions in Jacksonville. And what does Tim do? He runs away and lets other people do his work for him. And the problem here is that Randy has this thing about money. And I got into a discussion again with people over on Big Shoot because they question why I think that Tim Holmseth and Randy are not in this for the money, and yet Randy brags about making all this money. I think Randy, if she is truthful, has just handed Craig Sawyer information on the silver platter, since she is stating that she makes all this money, that she is stating her financial worth to the court, so that when the judgment against her is levied, they can say, well, since she makes all this money, we are going to raise the amount of the judgment. And the defense attorney for Craig Sawyer already knows this information and will be filing with the court, I presume, that since Randy Erickson makes all this money, that she should be hit with a very large judgment, maybe as much as $1 or $2 million. And so now over on the BitChute channel, if you go over there and look up the high command, for some reason this thing's not showing it properly. But it will show that the high command has about 35,000. All right, Lewis, explain this. Why would a married woman buy someone intimate items such as underwear? Now, you're the one that's making, it's just, what I am showing here is Tim Homestead is under so much control that a married woman is buying him underwear. What else is she buying him? I mean, she certainly doesn't buy him a large wardrobe because he's in the same clothes all the time, which is going to be the subject of something that I'll be talking about in a little bit. And, Lewis will not answer the question about these people that want me executed with virtually no evidence, no trial, no charges being levied by any law enforcement official. Yet these people are going around calling me an alleged serial killer. It's in the title of the video that was made this evening. Alleged FBI serial killer doing live presentation tonight. He said he's working with Lynn Wood. And he did not, Lewis Berry, show how I am working with Lynn Wood and where I said that. This is the problem with these people. They do not show the proof for their trying to change the subject here, huh, Lewis? Huh? I don't know. You people study everything I say and do. I mean, you made a big deal out of me being on video briefly with no shirt on. And you don't seem to mind that Vladimir Putin goes around riding a horse with no shirt on. I mean, you're the one obsessed about these things, not me. You brought the subject up. And it was on a Telegram post, public Telegram post, that Randy Erickson bought Timmy underwear. And while in the presence of Tim Homestead taking a shower, she got this suspicion that someone planted DNA in I get the biggest kick out of the excuses that Lewis Berry is giving. It's amazing. But anyway, now that I've lost my train of thought, which is what Lewis Berry's trying to do. But let's touch on this. Now, why would, Lewis, someone post in Telegram on I don't know what it was, but why make a public statement that Randy Erickson bought Tim Homestead underwear? And this is the interesting thing about that post, and I'm going to go find that post because there's a lot of interesting details in it. And the point of the post that I made had nothing to do with the fact that he bought underwear. But let's see if I can find it. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. I'm going to have to go in my archive because I hadn't intended on discussing this tonight, but what the hell. All right, I don't know what happened to that. But it was in the it was in like yesterday's live stream, so you can go and look it up, Lewis. But the point that was being made was that Uh, Tim Holmseth is under the absolute and complete control of Lynn and the trustees. He has no freedom because there is always somebody keeping an eye on him, and that was the point of the hypothetical that I did last night. Now, she made a claim, strangely enough, that someone had put DNA in his underwear. Now, let's examine this. Randy is in the bedroom or the shower or in proximity to Timmy while he's taking a shower. She looks at this underwear, notices that there's DNA on the underwear. Now, point here. How did Randy know that this is DNA? Does Randy have any clue as to what DNA is and what it looks like, and how can she determine its DNA? That's point number one. Point number two is the suspicion that someone planted DNA on this underwear. Now, how did this person accomplish this, Lewis? Did somebody follow Randy Lynn Erickson around in a Walmart, see that she was going to buy Timmy underwear, and somehow manage to get DNA in a sealed, untampered bag of underwear so that Randy would buy this underwear, take it home, Timmy would wear it, and it would somehow be used to implicate Timmy in a crime? I would like to know how somebody managed to pull this off. Now, this is where this story falls apart. Now, this is something somebody put up claiming that Randy actually said this, that she was paranoid enough to think that somebody had tampered with this bag of underwear, and so they burned the underwear. Now, when you analyze this, it's idiotic. And this is the kind of stuff that these people So, Randy is observant. So, you're telling me that someone somehow managed to get a brand new bag of underwear, put incriminating evidence in this unopened bag, and make sure that Randy purchased it for Timmy. How on earth did someone know that Randy was going to go to a store and buy Timmy underwear? Answer that, Lewis. Saying she's observant doesn't answer the question. The question is, how did she become in possession of this merchandise? It's brand new. It's probably still in the shopping bag they used when they bought the merchandise. So how did someone manage to single out Randy with this one item to plant this evidence? Nobody has come up with a logical explanation for that. And this is the problem with all of Tim Holmseth's theories. They make this stuff up. None of it makes any sense. And they don't care because they know people like Louis Berry are going to believe it without question. Being observant doesn't answer the question because it doesn't answer the fundamental question of how someone managed to plan it. That's the trouble with all these accusations they make over on BitChute. They can't come up with an explanation. It happened with Timmy's car. Timmy accused someone of getting into his car, pulling down on the mirror in order to plant evidence in the car. And then they stopped halfway in doing the act and left. Number one, they chose the most idiotic way of planting evidence. If you're going to plant evidence, you can do it a lot easier than tearing somebody's car apart and putting drugs in an extremely confined place. And there's the story of the knifing of the tire. The tire was knifed 5 times on a compact car with low clearance, and everybody wants to believe that someone got underneath the car, stabbed it 5 times, and managed to get out from underneath the car without getting crushed. I would like to see someone demonstrate that one. No, she's not on assignment. She's hiding because she's got a huge judgment against her, and she's too much of a coward to come to court and defend herself. So, more lies from Louis Berry. Well, the mission of the High Command doesn't exist. It's a fraud. They claim to be doing all this stuff, and there is absolutely no proof of anything. And then they go after people who claim to be doing the same thing. Lynn Wood claims to be doing the same thing, and they go after him because they won't produce some material that was sent to Lynn Wood, even though this stuff is all over the internet. It's not secret documents. It's Randy admitted it's the same documents that they submitted to court in the action against Craig Sawyer. There's nothing secret out there. These people are lying. Whoops. Yeah, I accidentally knocked myself off the air. Sorry about that. But let's go back to this again. Notice how obsessed that Louis Berry is about me. He seems to care whether or not people gift me clothes. As a matter of fact, I don't know of any married woman not married to me, not related to me in any way, shape, or form, that has gone out and bought me underwear. I'm perfectly capable of buying my own underwear. I'm perfectly capable of buying my own clothes. And he falsely accuses me of having all these operatives where I, spread all this propaganda. No. I got people that listen to this show, and a lot of these people have had the same problem with Timmy that I'm having. Levi, what I'm talking about is a video that Tim Holmseth made tonight, and he is going after Lynn Wood. He has completely turned against Lynn Wood, as have all the other trustees on his blog over there, or the BitChute channel. And he's accusing me of working with Lynn Wood when I do not support Lynn Wood. I put Lynn Wood in the same category as all these other yo-yos over on the alt-right. I have no desire to associate with Lynn Wood. We're complete opposites. So, and then this Louis Berry's coming in here and trying to defend Randy Erickson buying Tim Homseth underwear, and then by miracle upon miracles finding out that someone had planted evidence in this underwear to implicate Timmy in a crime. And that's about where it's at. And yeah, I know my audio's gone. I accidentally knocked myself off the air again. But you know, they put up several videos, one of which accuses me of plotting the death of Homseth, when my message was clear that where Timmy needs to worry about being murdered is from people around him, his friends, like Julius Caesar and the Ides of March. It's going to be his friends that remove him. Not me, not Craig Sawyer, not anybody from our camp, because it would not be productive. It would make matters worse. We would be the first person the law enforcement would look at when somebody from his side kills him. Now, trying to get back on topic, now that Louis Berry temporarily got things going here, was in this live stream where I was falsely accused of working with Lynn Wood. We had a short video showing Tim Homseth talking to the caretaker of the plantation that Lynn Wood owns. And none of this stuff is working. Oh, well, I'll just do it this way. And there is something curious that you should note here, since we're talking about clothing. Tim Homseth is wearing tan pants and a white undershirt, not t-shirt, undershirt. Now, around the time that Tim Homseth was talking to this man, he had been up at a marina in front of a yacht. And if you look very closely at the sweater he's wearing, underneath that sweater is a white t-shirt. And down below the hemline of the sweater is a pair of pants. And these pants, notice now the stain in the bottom. I guess that's what happens when you wear boxers. Something ejaculated onto his pants. But the key here is that it shows that Tim Homseth was in the vicinity of Mr. Wood's estate, looking at yachts again, and was photographed there. So we have the same clothes. Again, you know, this is when people in court look at things, they look, oh, yeah, he was wearing these clothes at the time of the crime. Or, you know, but it's a clear indication that he has a very limited wardrobe at the least. But this is not the only time that Tim Homseth has been photographed in front of a boat. A yacht. Specific kind of boat. Now, he was photographed in another image, and I can't put the image up because they complained to YouTube that I violated his privacy, so I cannot put up the image. But it shows him in front of a yacht. And where was this yacht? This yacht was in Alabama. Now, What is significant about this yacht in Alabama? It's this. Missing Eastern Idaho child found safe in Alabama. This is the story of River Jennings. Now, there have been posts all over the internet that is linking Tim Holmseth to this case. And there is a lot that's going to be coming out over the next week that is going to tie Tim Holmseth and his trustees to the case of this missing child. And it's very similar to the Cynthia Abzug case, where they got involved intimately in the case of a missing or a child taken from the custody of the mother and denied custody to, in the case of Neely Blanchard, the grandmother. In the case of Cynthia Abzug, it was a temporary removal in order to assess what the hell was going on with Cynthia Abzug. And now we have this child who was not kidnapped by a stranger, was not trafficked. It was the child's own parent, the father, I believe, that was trying to regain custody of this child. And this was a domestic disagreement between the two parents. And so, for whatever reason, these people took a side and decided to get involved in this case. And now the mother of this child is in jail because she followed the advice of these sovereigns. And this child has been returned to her father. So, this just, and it doesn't matter if it's a mother or a father. These people interfere in these custody battles for whatever reason. And, remember the Arizona case, and screw the case up. And they managed to screw things up so that the mother is now in jail, basically on kidnapping, because this is interstate kidnapping that's being involved here. So we don't know where this case is going yet. I will be discussing this case as I learn more details. There is other stuff that is coming out about Holmseth during the week. There is an active warrant for Randy Erickson, and as long as she stays out of the state of Minnesota, she won't be hit with the misdemeanor, but she might get hit with a felony, because I'm under the understanding that there is a felony warrant attached, and everybody keeps whining that I don't have copies of it, and the simple reason is that this is a sealed case. The warrants are both sealed, and as hard as I try, I cannot get a copy of these warrants. So until I get a copy of these warrants, I can't confirm them. And so, my hands are tied on that. Reliable sources are saying that there is a warrant for her arrest, but I can't produce the warrant because it's a sealed case, and that's rather convenient for them. And so we have this denial that there is a warrant, yet she refused to show up in court. And all she can do is brag about all the money she makes and all that. Interesting. The account faker hasn't shown up. So I guess I can't pass on the message. Okay, so there's nothing there. So I guess we're not going to have a visit from the fake channel tonight. I was supposed to pass on a message, but I can't do that because she's not showing up. Oh, well. Well, this is a message to me from Infiltrated by Truth. Well, now you know how Holmseth, his colleagues, and supporters feel. They did kill Cappy, and Randy's husband may have been poisoned. This Now, remember, this is public that was just sent to me personally by this Infiltrated by Truth. Number one, Randy's husband was not poisoned. You notice nobody's talking about this anymore. It's gone away. It's vanished. Okay, to answer your question, Mark, since this keeps coming up, I don't work for anybody. I'm on Social Security. I'm retired. And Timmy and his trustees lie about me being hooked up with all these various people, and I'm not. I am a guy that is being lied about on a daily basis and even an hourly basis. And that's the only reason I do this. If these people would retract all these lies about me and go away, this channel would change the subject and talk about something else completely. So until Tim stops, I'm not going to stop. Simple as that, Mark. Now, back. You had reported dead, Homestead dead in the past, and didn't you just show last night with a list of who would kill Homestead? Again, Infiltrated, this was a hypothetical. And what I reported was the rumor that Tim Homestead was dead. And I actually forced Homestead to make that video where he went on eBay, bought a witness protection shirt, put himself in front of a closet, and took a picture of it, put up Hi Craig on the picture, and then disappeared again. And people like Infiltrated believe this nonsense. That this unemployed pizza delivery driver is so important that somebody has to hide him away because people are trying to kill him. And I explain why that would make the situation worse. And why, if anybody is motivated to kill Tim Homestead, it is going to be someone in his personal circle, his friends, his trustees. And I go down here. Oh, they tell me to keep crying like a baby. Okay, I'm supposed to let Tim Homestead and his trustees accuse me of being an alleged serial killer, accuse me of being involved as a person of interest in the Delphi murders. I'm supposed to be part of the finders. I'm supposed to be this, that, and the other thing. I'm just supposed to sit back and take it. Well, it ain't going to happen, especially when there's people on the board that come up with nonsense where they want me dead. This is what Tim Homestead is doing. And apparently, I have a message to deliver to someone who keeps coming in here, Mark. And that message is that Infiltrated by Truth wants a recording of a phone call. And I told Infiltrated by Truth, number one, I don't have the phone call recording, and number two, I'm not going to give it to her. If she wants the recording, number one, Tim Homestead has the recording, his trustees have the recording, and Astro has the recording. If Infiltrated wants that recording bad enough, she can seek those people out. Simple as that. I'm sorry that you were not part of the private conversation between me and Infiltrated by Truth, but that's the story. Now, to finish up what Infiltrated sent me, she said, that's what you get for cyber stalking an investigative reporter or journalist over 10 years. Your obsession with Homestead is troubling. Again, Infiltrated, you have not done your research. You have not gone back to see what started all this. And what is happening with Tim Homestead now in Linwood is the exact same thing that happened with Homestead and Kim Picasio. Tim Homestead wanted to get in on what was then one of the biggest stories on the internet and on national television. He wanted to be part of the Haley Cummings case. and wanted to join Kim Picassio's group because they had the most influence. And what happened was that Kim said no. And Tim did to Kim Picasso the exact same thing that Tim is doing to Lynn Wood and did to General Flynn. Because Tim Homseth was not included in this mission that these individuals are undertaking, Tim turned against them. He desperately wants to be famous, and if you don't make him famous, he is going to retaliate. Tim is addicted to attention, period. And Danube Island just showed up, just like clockwork. Well, Danube Island, since you're listening, Infiltrated by Truth is willing to do what you want her or him to do. So why don't you contact Infiltrated by Truth and grant her request? Infiltrated by Truth wants a recording of a phone call that I know you possess because you told me about it years ago. So contact Infiltrated by Truth and give her that recording. And Infiltrated by Truth, if you go on Telegram and look up the username Danube Island, DANUBE space Island, this is the person that has the recording. So knock yourself out. Speaking of Infiltrated by Truth, let's go back. There's a post here. Lynn Wood asked for everyone's list of snakes in the Republican Party and banned me for my answer. So, more attacks against Lynn Wood. I'm trying to scroll up to where we were here. And, you talk about Lynn Wood won't divulge who the trusted friend is, and Tim Homseth is griping that he won't give the images and the information out, and the DVDs are on display on the Infiltrated channel. I am in possession of these DVDs. I ordered a copy of them. And so the information's already out there. He's crying about nothing because this information has been out there for years. And he specifically only wants the attention. Danube, the recording that you said that you have of someone making a phone call to someone. Now, don't be coy. You know what I'm talking about. And Infiltrated by Truth wants it. So if you want that recording out there, give it to Infiltrated. And I'm sure, after hearing the contents, that she would be happy to put it out there. So why bother me? Go over and talk to Infiltrated by Truth. She is looking for you right now, or should be, because I gave her your username. So, so they, at least she came back under the same username. Usually she changes her username every time she comes in. But, why these people don't contact each other and have to bother me is a mystery. That this is, talking about lurking and trolling. Daniel Well, why don't you, Danube Island, I'm not going to divulge over the air. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll text you. Now, we're not talking about Truth Punisher. We're talking about Infiltrated by Truth. That's two different people. Let's see. Jeez. This idiot keeps playing games with me. This is, all these weird people that I don't know why I'm being dragged into the minutes. Well, this is what I don't understand is, Infiltrated has all this junk on Telegram. And, she puts up all these documents. So, she's getting this stuff from someplace. And let's see what else is going on. Deep state again. More and more people are turning against Lynn Wood because of this situation with Tim Homestead. Okay, this from Danube Island. And I don't know if Infiltrated is listening to my live stream or not. But Infiltrated and Truth Person Publisher is the same person, old man. She had to get that in there, even though she's about the same age as I am. Timmy has the recording. If Timmy is her boyfriend, like she claims, she can get the recording from Timothy. Infiltrated is Truth Punisher, old man. So we have an accusation from Danube Island that Infiltrated by Truth and Truth Punisher are the same individual. I think I've heard this before. Okay, what have we got here? Okay, someone has posted a message, from what I understand, to Lynn Wood, of all people. A YouTube channel that has been dealing with issues with Tim Homestead is live talking about what Tim is doing to Lynn, called From the Desk of Mert Witness 1 Live. He's live now. So if anybody is in here from Lynn Wood's support channel, welcome. And all I'm doing is reporting on what Tim Homestead is doing in reaction to the fact that he's not getting what he wants from Lynn Wood. And let's see what Danube Island has to say, because I keep getting messages from Danube Island. Truth Punisher is fighting with Randy over Timmy. Both of them are controlled, obsessed psychopaths, bullies. So this is clear. Danube Island does not like anyone but Timmy. And clear indication she's who I think she is. Okay, I think the conversation over there has stopped, because I'm getting nothing more from Infiltrated. Okay, the private chat has stopped, and I'm not getting any communication so far. But Danube Island is still... well, now Danube Island doesn't support Homestead, so I guess it's her mission is basically hate against Kim Bacasio and Tim and these other people, including me. Because she's not going to support me because I'm not going to do what she tells me to do. No matter how often she persists on barging into this situation. If anything, she's entertainment. Just because I wanted to expose certain people doesn't mean I support Homestead. Well, I just said that. I mean, you're out. No, I don't think she supports anyone. She has an obsession with Randy, Levi, and a few other people, and she seems to think that I'm going to join her in whatever it is she wants to do, and she's sadly mistaken. She is not willing to do this on her own. She says she wants to expose all these people, but she won't go in public and do it. She tries to do it through me, and she knows that I'm not going to take part in her defamatory and immoral campaign. I've told her this for over a decade, and she still will not take no for an answer. She apparently doesn't have a life. This is late on a Sunday, and she has nothing better to do than to troll my channel. It's kind of strange. But, this is just another example of okay, what do we got now? Yeah, sending pictures again. Yeah, does this all the time. Picture of Alexander Goddard. Right, why? I got, there's pictures of Alexander Goddard all over the internet. Lynn Wood. They are a multitude of snakes. Comparatively speaking, they are few real patriots. Don't let the numbers bother you. With Almighty Good on their side, the few always defeats the many. Ask Gideon. So, right there, Lynn Wood is making it clear that he does not support Tim Homestead or those around him. And yeah, I don't understand Danube Island. I really don't. I mean, she always turns to me. I don't know if she thinks she's going to wear me down or what she thinks. She wants me to turn against people who I consider, my friends. So I don't get it. She absolutely will not take no for an answer. She just keeps this up. I'm stating facts, Danube Island. There is a public post out there that has Randy Erickson purchasing underwear for Timmy. Period. Yes, I do. That'll annoy her. This person is strange. Amazing. But, it gives me something to do and talk about, so I guess you can yammer away. She asked me, why. This is what she asked me in the chat. Why does Randy purchasing underwear for Timothy mean to you? You are strange. Well, as I try to, when I'm trying to – And my reply is that it's an example of Randy having Timothy under her thumb, under complete control. Oh, now she's deleting all the messages. She does that. Even though it automatically gets stored by my phone because of the way Telegram works. She hasn't quite figured that out yet. Yeah, this this Danube Island's a strange character. And I seem to be the only outlet. You know, she's not willing to go on Telegram in public. She's not willing to contact anybody else. It's always me. And I find this obsessive and strange. And she is listening to live stream. You know, she comes in here the second I go on the air, and the second I go off the air, she deletes the account. She does not want to be traced. Well, I don't know if she posted it or not, but someone posted the incident. Now, I don't know why this is the problem, Danube. You won't talk to anybody but me. I mean, there's people out there that have this information, and if you would get off your lazy ass and look, you would find the information. And do me a favor, go back to last night's show. The post is on there in detail. You know, go back and read go back and listen to the recording or watch the recording of yesterday's show, and it's on there. I mean, are you that lazy that you can't find this information out for yourself? I mean, God. You know, and it's based on that I came up with this monologue about her paranoia when it comes to this stuff. Well, I don't know if they can afford a Motel 6. They're probably in a tent in the woods someplace. So I don't know. But you know, it's nonsensical with what these people do. And then you have this Danube Island character over here. How am I baiting you, Punisher? I'm telling you of a conversation that's going on. This person over on Danube Island has made these claims that you and Infiltrated by Truth are the same person. Now, you know, and you're in here. So if you're being baited because you're trolling and stalking in this room, and yet you people over on these rooms are whining if I come into your area. I mean, I'm not the one making these statements. I'm not the one baiting. I am just quoting verbatim what this individual is saying. And of course, she deleted everything, so I can't directly say anything about it. Let me see something here, because you know. All right, we have. Okay, I was just sent. Trying to figure out. Okay, I'm going to... Somebody sent me the charging document for Tim Holmes's violation. And this was the state of Minnesota plaintiff versus Timothy Charles Holmeseth defendant. The above named defendant, and what I'm going to do is, it's going to take me a minute. I'm going to bring this in the room. I've got to... And Daniel Byland is sending pictures again. I'll see what the... Probably the same old shit, and then I'll take care of this. Yep, just as I thought. Same old picture. You know. I think what it is Daniel Byland is a whore for attention. For whatever reason, she's got to keep putting the same stuff up. Okay. Oh, this came from Infiltrated by Truth's account. And what's funny is that she put up the documents proving what I've been saying all along. So let me, since she is bringing this to the attention of the public, I'm going to put it on here. Because this is, again, proof of what people have been saying, that Tim Holmeseth violated Minnesota law. And you know, okay. Now this basically is he was charged with harassment, restraining order, violate, and notice of order, and the code is 609.7486-B. The above charge was in court file numbers 60-CR-18-343 and is anticipated would be the purpose of intent, knowledge, and identity pursuant to 404B. And this is signed to Judge Ronald, or this is signed Ronald J. Gilstead, City Attorney. So, you know, he does have this paperwork filed against him, and he was arrested on one of these 4 charges. And this is the charge that he is running away from. Yeah, Truth Punisher, I don't know. You know, why is Truth Punisher even here? And I, you know, and they, you know, Infiltrated keeps putting all this stuff up. Kind of reminds me of what Daniel's doing. You know, these people don't like it when somebody comes into their area, yet they don't mind coming over here and harassing us. Amazing. And it looks like Daniel gave up and left, because her account's not showing up anymore. So, That's interesting. She usually hangs around for the entire broadcast, but I think she decided, nope, it ain't worth it. So we aren't going to be able to pick on Danube Island anymore. And, sorry to tell you, Infiltrated, but you ain't getting your recording. You're going to have to go to Timmy and get it. According to Danube Island, has the recording. Oh, she came back. And she's demanding I put a picture on the air, and she knows I'm not going to put a picture on the air, so I don't know why why do you keep making demands of things that I'm not going to do? Danube, and why me? Why not get a hold of Infiltrated or somebody else? I mean, there's plenty of people over on Telegram that would love to see that stuff. I don't get it. It's... Yeah. It's not a... yeah. So what? There's a lot of QAnons that are a member of that organization, Danube. And again, I'm not going to put this stuff on the air. Well, to answer your question about these online searches, they are online. You got to know how to look for them. The information's there. I've posted the information there. So, where do you think the mugshots came from? They come out of thin air? There's, Tim Holmseth has even posted where he got arrested. He's posted his booking photo. So, I don't know why Infiltrated doesn't do our homework. Or his homework, whoever Infiltrated is. Amazing. And the fact of the matter is he has been arrested. He's released his very own mugshots, except for the one that happened back in when he was not living where he was. Jeez. Now we're going to talk about the Oath Keepers. No, it's there, Mark. You got to know how to search for it. I mean, he's been arrested all over the state of Minnesota. Now, it was very recent that I did a CBC on Tim, and I found everything. It's still there. You just, get off your lazy ass and look for it. Everybody knows the cases. They're out there. And somebody found it, because from what I understand, all this information is now in possession of Lynn Wood. So, I see it's against the law not to wear a shirt. Danube Island put up a picture of a guy holding a camera, not wearing a shirt. I guess it's against the law. And I just typed to you that you need to go and ask her that question, because I don't know, and it's none of my business. So if you want to know that information, you go and ask yourself. Get off your lazy ass, Danube, and go do your own dirty work. Jeez. There is something about this small chat that's got these people all riled up. I mean, I'm hitting a record here. 24 viewers is one of the largest counts that I've had, which is a pathetically small account. I mean, there are 2,533 people that are allegedly looking at this latest video by the trustees. So, with all this attention being paid to this BitChute channel, I don't know what is so important about my channel. You know, because it's amazing to me that I get this much attention. I mean, 70% of what is on the BitChute channel has to do with me in one way or another. That's how obsessed they are with this channel. And then I had this Danube Island character over here doing the same thing. She keeps asking me all these questions, making all these demands of me and my small channel. It's craziness. And at least, yeah, I was up to 36 people tonight. You know how pathetically small that is for a channel on YouTube? 36 people is nothing. I mean, there are people on YouTube that do the same thing I do, and they've got thousands of users, people. So I don't understand what the big deal is about this channel. And it has gone down to 22. And then if you go back and look at how many people have looked at my prior videos, I think I have a record of 300 or 400 people. But it averages maybe 150, 200 people. And that's it. You know, people come, they look at it, say, I'm not interested in this shit, and they leave. You know, I don't have very many people in here. And half the people that are in here are trolls that go over on BitChute and whine about what I do here. And one of them is this Danube Island that keeps asking me questions that I refuse to answer because it's none of her business. Oh, yeah, I mean, Lewis Berry was in here. And, you know, the people that support these morons are in here. She's asking if a certain person's right wing. Well, what do you think Timmy is? Timmy is right wing. I don't know what all that's supposed to mean, Mark. But, you know, if you look up the statistics for various channels on YouTube and on this particular subject matter of internet fraud, you're going to find that this is one of the smallest channels on YouTube where there are millions upon millions of people with YouTube channels. If someone had a certain hat on, would that mean that they are right wing? I don't know. I'm not an expert on that particular organization and, you know, that subject. Yeah, there's 22 people here, Mark. Dropped to 21. And it's, even if I had at one point 36 people, it is still a small channel. Very insignificant. And so why the attention on this channel? Why is this huge channel that claims to have a connection to the former president of the United States so interested in this channel? Oh, I would like a copy of that, fireman. But, you know, and why would a small channel like this be working with Lynn Wood? I'm even smaller than Timmy, and Lynn Wood is ignoring Timmy. You know, I'm pretty sure that Lynn Wood is not going to find anything interesting at this channel. He certainly doesn't have anything to worry about from this channel or anyone in this channel. You know, if anything, he has to worry about Tim Holmseth because not only does Tim Holmseth have a lot of people on his own channel, but he's got accounts with Gab, Telegram. Well, you told me, so I know about it. Told me that somebody's house got flooded, and so, you know, it happens. People's houses get flooded, you know, global warming and all that. Let me do something here. Last comment on the must watch. Whoever need a hero. Somebody's putting spam up on the BitChute channel. Got paid $110 US per hour. Grim Reaper put SMH. That's it. Well, oh, that's true, Mark. I get at least I get 20 people that are at least watching the channel. And people are free to make up their own minds. I am not an authority on much anything. What I'm trying to do is clear my name. So we are nothing. It's a nothing burger. That's all Telegram stuff. Well, it's a battle I've already lost because the damage has been done. This stuff has been going on for 12 years, and there's nothing that can be done about it. If everybody involved in this fiasco were to confess to what they've done and admit that they have told lies, it's not going to change anything. The damage is not recoverable. So the only thing I can do is get this out there so that people can be aware in case someone does this to them, that they know what can happen on the internet if you get involved with crackpots like this. And someday somebody may post this about you or someone who may watch the show. This is the mentality of these people. Okay, where the hell's that comment? There it is. Well, that may be the case, but I don't have the reach. If Tim Holmseth would shut up about me, there'd only be 20 people on the internet that would know anything, or the 1,600 people that subscribe to the channel. It's, I have small potatoes, and all they're doing by being obsessive about this is they are making me important. Jan Benet Ramsey, greatest child porn video of all time. Huh. Amazing. That's Task Force just put. I wonder when this was made. November 22nd, 2019. This is how long Timmy has been incensed over that case. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore Danube. Yeah, goodbye, John. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'm probably going to bow out of here shortly because I've got a wheels up here soon. Another photo got put up. The new recordings tonight probably have her a little upset. I'm sure she thought they were destroyed. She is one of my gang stalkers. So Kim Picazzio's a target again, naturally. Lies, lies, lies. It's all these people know how to tell. Sad, really. Sometimes Twitter acts so weird. If Timmy is connected, then why the need to hide so much? Good question. It's, you know, the former president of the United States has Secret Service protection, so they could protect Timmy. So why doesn't he go to Mar-a-Lago or one of the other locations? Weird. Pictures that I am not going to publish. Oh, here we go with a threat. Truth Punisher is targeting me, so you're gonna more defamation, more slander, more lies. Well, thanks for letting us know, Truth Punisher / infiltrated by Truth. Danube Island, Truth Punisher just threatened me. How do you think of that? Yeah, so, Danube, if you're tuning into my channel, look at the chat. Truth Punisher has written that I am targeting you. You've been targeting me, Truth Punisher, for quite a long time. So, there we go. This is what I'm talking about, people. I don't know. Ask her. From what I understand, she doesn't like you very much. But, I'm being targeted. This 22 user channel is being targeted by this Truth Punisher because they are scared of the truth. The name means it. She is punishing truth. Truth Punisher. I don't hate your number one. I want your number one to quit lying about me. Simple. But your number one continues to lie and defame. And I guess, I can't put up with that. I can't help your poor taste in men. But, and another thing to understand, Truth Punisher, and I've said this before, and it doesn't seem to get through people's thick head. Tim Holmseth and his handlers, trustees, have declared themselves public figures, being third in line to the President of the United States. And allegedly being the target of an execution by a former Vice President of the United States. That makes everything he says and does, and everything those around him says and does, including you, a matter of public interest. It's as simple as that. There's no stalking, there's no trolling, there's no lurking. It's giving out information to the general public about things that would be of interest to them. So there you are. And Truth Punisher is saying that she's going to target me again. This is not the first time that Truth has said this, and I have been targeted by her and those around her for years. So this is nothing new. Look up there, Truth Punisher. There's somebody that wants me executed. And arrested and executed based on what Timmy has said about me. Period. Yeah, so. Yeah, everybody's whining about Kim joining a chat, and I don't think that was recent. So, we got somebody accused of being a operative known as Seeker. I have no idea who that is. Uh, well, that will never happen. He is not allowed to do videos. You know, all he can do is go around showing pictures of himself in front of buildings and promote his book, but he is not allowed to be on the internet on his own. Okay, everything seems to be winding down tonight. I think these people are passing out. The only one that seems to be holding on is uh, Danube Island, craving attention. You know, posting stuff to me that I'm not going to repost, so I don't know why she even bothers. Uh, yeah, I believe it was summer of either 2019 or 2020 that he went dark. There was one brief recorded video, uh, this witness protection nonsense, and that was it. Well, it's probably going to be someone in the group that uh, takes them out. Like I said in my scenario, they are going to set up a scapegoat, a patsy, to do the crime, and that person will answer for it. This is the same thing that happened with Neely Blanchard. They got her all worked up and angry. She executed Chris Hallett, and now they have made Chris Hallett a martyr, and Neely Blanchard is going to take the fall. I think Daniel's getting frustrated. I'm not answering her. She's listening. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, it's a funny thing about Daniel. It's the same thing every time she comes in here. Same subject, same set of pictures, same everything. It's she's exactly like Holmseth. Uh, Another comment has shown up on um, one of the message boards by a V Hawk. And it reads as follows. I am sorry, I have been a supporter of Tim for a while, but one thing always seems weird is he repeated over and over about how he is part of Melanie's and Pentagon task force. I at first kept thinking he just want recognition for his work. Now he seems flat out insecure with this Lynn stuff, or is this whole thing black hat? So it's just another indication that the tide is turning against him. People are beginning to question his validity, his credentials, all of it. Daniel's getting mad. Ooh, nice looking woman, whoever that is. Posting pictures of a woman in a dress. Oh well. Knock yourself out, Danube. Oh. Okay, well. Just proves how attractive she is. Okay, you just said that. And yes, it's a very attractive woman. Peace. Yep, the old stalking continues on Telegram. Yeah, of course she is. Still is. Weird. Funny, Danube, how we don't see a picture of you out there. I wonder why that is. Why don't we have a picture of you, Danube? Have something to compare. That would be interesting. Never gonna happen. See, Danube likes to post pictures of people, but Danube won't post pictures of Danube. Danube likes to hide behind fake accounts. Very interesting. Oh boy. Guess he's going to be able to pay that lawsuit. Yeah, more pictures. I don't know if Danube is anything if not consistent. Okay, a post over on Gab says as follows. Tim, you need to work with someone so your posts make more sense. Get someone to help you read your posts before you post because you don't make sense. I really want to be on your side, but you are a bizarre man. Playing that Genesis song on your videos and all the weirdness. So even Gab is going after Timmy and questioning him. But who the individual is that posted that should ask themselves is it Tim on Gab, or is it somebody out there typing on that account and purposely making Tim look bad? What's the story on Pam Bondi? Pam Bondi is old news. Yeah, it's Holmseth doesn't realize it, and I think his handlers do, that he's on the downswing. And this is why he should. Well, if it's not Genesis, what is the music? I've been trying to figure this out for a long time. Um, Number one, I'm trying to find out if the music's copyrighted, but nobody seems to have an answer as to what that song is. So, grifters calling people grifters. Funny. Okay. Well, nobody in their right mind believes them. Yeah, there's a lot of turmoil going on these various boards. Daniel Island's still at it with the pictures. Isn't it Byko? Who is Byko? I have not been able to find out what that song. He uses that weird music continuously, and no one's been able to tell me who it is. And uh, watch the song, then Google the meaning behind Byko. We'll help you coach with what's going on. All I want is the title of the damn song. I mean, what's so hard about that? Sheesh. It's simple. Somebody just find out the name of the damn song and let me know what it is. Jeez. Byko is an anti-apartheid protest song by rock musician Peter Gabriel. It was released by Charisma Records as a single from Gabriel's anonymous third album. Thank you, Mark. Truth Punisher is donating to merch channel. That's weird. Ooh, somebody graduated college. Let me think. Okay, let me look and listen to the music and see if it's the one I'm looking for. Okay. Whoops. Get back here. Well, yeah, I was sent the title to the song, and I'm trying to match it up with the exact copy that is used on Tim's BitChute channel. And I'm not sure if it's the exact song that I'm looking for. It's close. This is an old song. This isn't. No, it's not even close. Because and if it is a song, I can't use it because it's copyrighted. Yeah, I've gone over on YouTube and, well, what is the name of the song, Mark? Can somebody give me a straight answer? I mean, it's saying Gabriel and it's saying Baiko, but it's not matching the song. What is so difficult about finding the song? And I'll be right back. I gotta take care of something. The what I'm talking about is there is what would be considered an instrumental that has been used in some of the videos that Homeseth put up. And it's, for lack of a better description, spooky music. And I've been trying to find the source of that since it came out, and I cannot find the answer. Oh, more pictures. So I was just curious about the music. And it's more than likely that the music is copyrighted, so I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do with it anyway. So, well, I'm into audio too. I like instrumentals quite a bit. And I was just curious about the music. I can't bring the video into the room if it is copyrighted music because I'd get a strike from YouTube. And so I was trying to find out if the music is copyrighted or not. Yeah, I could see the chat, Mark. And if you're trying to send a link, silent recording, silent running, epic version. All right, that's a vocal. You know, the high command I already know about. The I'm the with the high command. There is another piece of music that Tim Holmseth has used. And let me see. I'm going to go into his video library and see if I can find a video with that introduction. See if I can get this to open up. Let me go down. Nope, that's not it. The Can You Hear Me is one he uses a lot, and that's copyrighted and it's also a vocal, so that's not going to help. There it is. God, I hope that is the music I'm talking about at the very beginning of that video. And I have been trying to find out what the name of that is since it first came out. I'm also trying to figure out how he makes that typewriter effect. I haven't been able to figure that one out either. Well, they're connecting Lynn Wood to Glistine Maxwell. So the tide is turning against Lynn Wood. Just as the tide has turned against General Flynn and everybody else that Timmy supported. When he gets ignored, he turns on him. Mark B., thanks for being here. You're welcome to come again. Oh, so that is the start. I can't find that exact song the way it's on that video. And the way this chat is set up is I don't think you can post links in here. So if you're sending me a link, I'm not getting it. So I'm just trying to figure out where I can get that exact copy of the song. I've been told that if I use an iPhone app, I can track it, but I don't have my iPhone hooked up to the internet right now. I've converted completely over to Android. I don't use so because all the links that have been sent to me so far has been live performances. What I need is a link to the version that Timmy's using. Now, if you have Twitter, this is my Twitter account, and you could post it there. Because all the live recordings that I've done, the exact version is not being played. There's a variation that comes in. The sound I want starts at the 45-second mark. Okay, well, I'll look for that, and if that's the case, it's a copyrighted performance, and I can't use it because I'll get a copyright strike if I bring it in here. So let me go into YouTube, and I'll read off what I've got for that. It says Peter Gabriel Bico 1987. That's one version. Oh, Amber, you're just like Timmy. You want attention. All right. Amber's begging for attention, people. So here is Amber, for those of you who likes dogs. Well, boy, he's a popular guy. 6.5 million views. But, yep, I brought Amber into the room because she's sitting here whining, wanting to get up on my lap. She does this all the time. Don't you, girl? Yep. All right, Amber, I gotta find a song. Go, bye-bye. Okay, so let's see. I'm in YouTube. Bring up search. And I go. See. Okay, so we've got Peter Gabriel, 6 million views 8 years ago. This is taken from the third self-titled solo album, video directed by Lowell Cream. So I gather this is it. I hope the hell this is not going into the video. If this thing is playing into the room, let me know, because I gotta mute it. Okay, that's it. Thank you for finding that for me. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do anything with it on YouTube because it's a copyrighted song. And I would get struck if I used it. Telegram, or the BitChute is not honor copyright, so that's how he's getting away with that. But there's an alternative to this. I'm going to work on it. You can blow out a candle, but you can't blow out a flame. Interesting quotation there. Yeah, Danube is still sending me pictures. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, that's probably the version that he's got, uh, Laurie. But, I don't know if karaoke is copyrighted or not. Yeah, it's tons of meaning in the song, and it's just the opposite of what people believe in that room because it's an anti bigotry, anti racist, anti apartheid song. And close. Yeah, that's pretty close, but you can't. I don't know what the copyright policies are when it comes to karaoke music. Hi, Paula. Welcome to the live stream. Uh, I'm running a little over. I had planned on getting off at 11 o'clock, but I'm going to run for a little bit longer. Uh, Basically, I had to track down this song. It's been interesting music, and I've been trying to track it down, and I finally, with the help of Mark and some other people, I was able to track it down. Well, that's why the thing is recorded on YouTube. You can always go back and listen to it when I sign off. It's more or less interesting, and I've got a troll, Danube Island, over on Telegram who keeps sending me pictures, and also I just got threatened by uh, the Punisher again. Uh, she doesn't like that I'm picking on her lover. Um, it was a comment. It's just, but yeah, there's death threats, all kinds of stuff going on. People want me executed for something that I didn't do, which is, that's their legal system they want to go through. They don't want to have due process. They just want to, say, yep, you're guilty, you're dead. You know, end of story. That's kind of North Korea-ish of them. Oh, send a picture of me. That one I'll bring over there. This is back when save the gallery. Okay, save the gallery. Then I gotta send it to Mia over here. Do 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 do. Careful, I hear the socks phones. Huh? Now, let me. Okay. Dan, you sent me a picture of me. So she's apparently. And this goes back a long ways. And I'm going to bring it into the room. And this is an example of what Danube is doing for whatever reason. Okay, I have to go through kind of a process to get this picture in the room. Alright, I'll listen to that in a minute. I'm doing something right now. See, then I bring the overlay. The hell was that? I mean, the name's not valid. Jeez. Okay, let me do this again. Well, sometimes this thing is sensitive as to what they're going to allow me to title an image. Okay, for file name is not valid. For some reason, I'm not even able to bring this in. So you cancel. Try this again. Save images as. Okay. Now let me see if it'll... This damn thing won't let me bring the picture in the room. It's weird. Okay. Where's the damn... That's the first time. Oh, it finally came in. Well, I mean, it's a... Oh, I see what happened. Oops. I made a rookie mistake here. This is what all this has been about. Daniel posted this picture of me on her Telegram account. Have no idea why. Oh, that might be it. Okay. Okay, this isn't exactly it. Close, but no cigar. No, what it was is this was one of the few times. This is when I tried to do a live stream from my front porch, next to my big cactus plant that I've got out in front of the mobile home. This was done quite a long time ago. The video is up here someplace. It's an older video. I think I called it a porchathon or something. It was just an experiment to see how close I could get, or what my range was on my Wi-Fi, because this was done on my front porch on my laptop through to my Wi-Fi router, which is about 100 feet away from where I was. And it worked. But the problem is, it's, well, what that is, yes, cactus can grow in Florida. We have it all over the place down here. Not the kind that you're thinking of. I believe this is called aloe. and this thing is huge. And it's amazing stuff. You can just throw it in the ground and it grows. I've actually got another one started in a different area of the house. Um, and this thing is almost 10 feet tall. It's gotten bigger since I've done this video. It now covers the whole back of that bench that I'm sitting on. And I'll take more pictures of it. It sprouts these little red flowers. But these things grow all over Florida. And believe me, it's like a cactus. If you touch those leaves with your bare hands, you're going to get these tiny little needles in your hands, and they're a bitch to get out. You have to wear very good gloves to get these things out. But for whatever reason, Danube put that in her video gallery and sent it to me. And what is this? Randy Erickson and Timothy are working in Houston to save children. Miss Erickson claims to be a task force working with Fort Campbell CID and oh really? Here we go. Well, that video's been up for quite a while. And what have we got? Must watch. Okay, it must be on Telegram again or something, because it's not showing up here. Okay, I gotta get it. I don't know what this is about. This is just another filing of the court case. More propaganda about Timmy. Give us your guns and shut up. Well, you know, apparently Infiltrated doesn't have a problem with women being stalked by complete strangers. Tim Homseth was accused of violating the Florida court order because he indirectly referred to Tim Pacazio and published already court records contained the name of Kim Pacazio. It's a lie, of course. On August 26, 2019, Timothy Charles Homseth was scheduled by a court administrator in Polk County, Minnesota to appear for a jury trial and a separate hearing by the prosecutor demanding Tim Homseth be allowed to argue the U.S. Constitution to the jury at the Polk County Justice Center in Crookston, Minnesota. Before August 26, 2019, Homseth was served with a former notice. Timothy Homseth did not show up for scheduled trial and hearing, and thus the warrant was issued. So that part's partly true. I didn't read it exactly as it was posted, but it's close enough. But let's see, local police kidnapped. So it's sovereign citizen stuff. They don't believe in the rule of law, and so on and so forth. Yet they want me arrested and executed. So, oh, they posted a picture of me when I fell off the airplane. I was not sure why they posted this picture. They really had to look for this one. But this was back in one of my flights on the Cessna. I tripped on a cable that holds the door in place and sprained my foot. So, Put up a post of QAnon making a threat. That's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting that this was put up. This, I believe, was on my Facebook account, so they're stalking my Facebook account. And I said as follows: this is but a small portion of the conversation. The person made it clear that there would be dire consequences if I did not help get Tim fired. When I refused, he and his group made good on their threats. Tim is now using the results of those threats against me. So much for gratitude. This is exactly, and I'm going to bring this into the room because this is exactly the point I've been trying to make for years. This is an old Facebook post that was put up. So let me do this. Matter of fact, I think Danube Island is responsible for this. So, okay, we go through the same process again. Go over here. But, I found it a little surprising that they posted that. I don't think they realized that they just shot themselves in the foot. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. And this was on the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force page. And I think Danube's posting this stuff over there. But the problem for Danube is she's posting exactly what I've been saying. So let me see. Now I gotta go into here and find this post. Picture of me at the airport when I was going to Kentucky. Okay, now let me see if I can get this in here. Why did that come up? Try it again. Picture of me. Oh, I guess, well, there's my living room that Randy wanted to see. And she's posting this over on the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force, which I think is interesting. Yeah, I guess it's retaliation because I won't print those pictures. Damn it! God, this thing is driving me crazy tonight. There we go. Now, Danube is posting this in the open on Telegram. And she's posting pictures of me. Here is the inside of his trailer. Yeah. Well, see, Randy got what she wanted. Um, See, Danube Island is retaliating against me because I won't put up pictures of people that she wants me to put up pictures on um, this channel. And so Danube is exactly like Tim Homeseth. When she doesn't get her own way, uh, she attacks people. And what's funny is this is my studio before I remodeled it. I was right in the middle of remodeling the studio when this picture was taken. But, you know, that's the kind of people I'm dealing with here. But remember, I said that I, at one time, was defending Tim Homeseth. I had people like Danube telling me that if I did not do as I was told, I would regret it. And I told them no. It's the same thing I did with Danube now. But because of this, Danube is posting pictures of me in my living room. She's in, there you go. This is the kind of people we're working with here. Let me see. It's hard for me to. I might be able to get it on Telegram. Hold on, on Telegram. Yeah, I'm not hiding anything. They went into she's gone into the photo gallery over in my Facebook account. For someone that is supposed to hate Randy, she's doing Randy a favor by posting this picture. And it's my living room has changed since that photograph. And I'm a private person. I like to keep personal things private, but apparently, I don't want Twitter. Dang it. It's going to be hard to do. Doing this on the desktop is hard, and I haven't been able to figure out how to share a link on my phone yet. Telegram for PC. Telegram desktop. Oh, I know what I can do. That's not going to work. But it's okay, here we go. Okay, that I can't put out. But this is funny. William Murtaugh, the man feuding with Tim Homeseth. It shows a picture of me. But she's gone and put up all these links, and I'm trying to figure out. Because it's in the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force chat is where this stuff is showing up. And an ugly dog for an ugly person. And this is how far back they go. This picture that Danube has put up is when I covered a local AKC dog show at the Orange County Fairgrounds. And the value of this particular dog is around $10,000, but for whatever reason, Danube decided to put this up. But it's the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force chat on Telegram. Not sure when that picture was taken. This is a picture of me at the Orange County Sheriff's Department back when they had Casey Anthony's car in the building in the background. I was at a press conference. They had a picture of me in my living room. Had a picture of me at the airport. Had a picture of Derek Rossiter. Had a picture of this chat that I just put up over there. This thing here I can't read. This is a picture of me when I fell out of this airplane and sprained my ankle. Is Lynn Wood going to tell the truth to us now? So that, that we're getting into. And this is a picture of me. And it's interesting, the hat gives this away, but I'm not going to say exactly what that's about. But it's mixed in with the standard Telegram chat over there at the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force. And Danube is posting images directly to Telegram now in retaliation for me not doing what I was told. Danube Island, D-A-N-U-B-E Island, which is, matter of fact, it's a city, it's a island near St. Petersburg, is actually Astro X, and she is mad at me because I will not post images that she has been sending me in private for months. And so she's putting all the stuff over openly now on the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force chat. And so, no ethics at all from Danube. And, oh well. I should have expected this. Because this is what Tim Holmseth does. This is what people around Tim Holmseth does. If you do not do what they want you to do, they engage in personal attacks. And so now, Danube Island has escalated it to where she is going to punish me for not posting the pictures that she sent me. But notice, though, if you're able to get into this Telegram chat, that she is not posting the pictures. But, so, anybody out there who owns a Chow or an Akita, you've just been insulted. And, that's the mentality of these people. And I can't, for whatever reason, I can't get the link to work on this. I don't know how I'm going to get the link into the room. Because it's, but I guess, let's see, notifications, videos, files, 69 voice messages, 479, and Danube Island is on there live. So, bam. Everything hidden. 17 photos, one group in common, so on and so forth. Well, she doesn't like chows, Levi, because you like them. Uh, and she said, Levi said he wants a chow. Fitting. The dog is known as aggressive, hates children, unpredictable, crazy. No matter, Levi wants one. Same personality. So the woman hates chows. Probably doesn't even own a dog. Yeah, I know people that have chows. Yep, that is radio. But, it's just. Danube is batshit crazy. And I love chow chows too. I know people that have them. They're very good dogs. So Danube is a chow bigot. Of course, Danube is a bigot anyway. So, Danube, I don't understand something. You just said that you do not support and that you hate Randy. So why are you helping Randy out? Randy's been trying to get a picture in my living room for almost 3 years now, and you just gave her an old picture of mine. So how is that being against Randy? Explain that to me. Yeah. Your stalking is good. But, we have this picture of radio. We've already dealt with radio. You are supporting radio by what you're doing. So I guess you and radio made up. Oh, sorry to hear that about the Jack Russell. My oldest brother has one of those. He has the wire-haired one. And that's surprising that it was that young. But this Danube Island is the most hateful person you would ever want to run into. She spews hate all over. Very vindictive person. I really feel sorry for anyone that's around her, because she is just the cruelest person I've ever had the displeasure of having any contact with. Sad, really. Now this is the only thing she is capable of. Okay. Yes, you are. I wouldn't post the pictures that you wanted me to post, and so you are retaliating. Yeah, look at the telegram. It's right there. You posted pictures of my living room knowing that I didn't want that picture out there. That's cruel and it's vindictive. You're sitting there picking on a dog because you're cruel and vindictive. So, if you can't figure that out for yourself, then you have no conscience, Danube. But, and this is what's funny. All the pictures that you did not want me to put up, you finally put up on Telegram. Why have you been wasting my time if you're going to put those pictures up there? Because you are so stupid, Danube. You really are. You put the pictures up because I would not do what you wanted me to do. You were trying to force me to put the pictures up that you just put up on Telegram like I told you, and now you are punishing me because I did not put those pictures up. Yes, it is. It's quite cruel. It's unethical. It's immoral. And it just shows how sick you are. You don't respect people's privacy. You have no ethics at all. And I really wish you wouldn't bother me anymore. You disgust me. You are a very, very sick person. You need mental help. Go get yourself mental help. Seek out somebody to help you with your problem. Your obsession is a sign that you are a sick, sick person. Period. Why you bothered me for weeks. You have been posting under different names now for several weeks to post these pictures you have put up on the internet. Why didn't you do it yourself? Why bother me? Yes, he is. That person was no friend. But that doesn't, why use this as an excuse? People are at a disadvantage here. You do not have the courage, number one, to tell everybody who you are, and you do not have the courage to put up a picture of you. Why won't you put up a picture of you, Daniel? Come on. You're such a brave and moral person and you think you're right about everything. Put your picture up there. Yeah, put your picture up on this chat that you're in right now. Go ahead. I double dare you to do it. You won't do it because you know it's wrong. I'm mad at you because, number one, you just betrayed me because I wouldn't do your bidding. You know that I did not want my personal pictures out there, but you put them up anyway. And you don't have the courage to let people know who you are. If you are so right and you are so perfect, then why not give out your real identity? Why not give your real name? Why not give a picture of you, give a picture of your living room, your car, and so forth? If this is so ethical on your part and you are so correct in what you're doing, then put your stuff out there. Yes, it is. It is quite bad. It's none of your damn business, Danube. You hate him. You have made this clear over and over again. You want to do anything you can to embarrass him. That's your goal. That is cruel. It is mean. It's unethical. It's immoral. And it's very unchristian. When you are none of those things. You are not Christian. You are not moral. You are not ethical. And, that's it. You have this sick obsession, and you just will not let it go. You do not have a life. And what you're doing is basically stalking. It doesn't matter, Danube. And, why have you been bothering me all this time? I told you time and time and time again that I am not going to do your bidding. I'm not going to post this material on the internet, and you kept coming back. And yet, why won't you post anything about you? Why won't you tell the world who you are? Why won't you post a picture of who you are? Why won't you post a picture of your living room, of your house, of your car? Why? Why are you hiding? Because you're ashamed of yourself. That's why. If you are so right about all this, why are you ashamed of yourself? Talking about Astro, Levi, she is over on Telegram under the name Danube Island, and she has posted all the material that I refuse to post. And in retaliation for me not doing that, she has gone into my Facebook account, and she's put up pictures of me in front, when I went to the press conference having to do with Kaylee Anthony. She's got a picture, she's got, see what else has she got? She's got a picture of me in the living room that when I was live streaming years ago, and so on and so forth. because I won't post certain pictures. And she finally went and posted them anyway. So, this is a very sick and demented woman. And, she thinks that she's in the right, yet she won't post any of her personal information. She won't let anybody know who she is. She posts all this stuff and then she says, I'm right. I'm not going to post pictures. So she's posting this stuff. So I don't know. Weird woman. And of course, she's deleted everything off of Telegram again. Except pictures of me. So, because let's see, Damn You Island, she's got a picture of me when I was in Atlanta. Then we swing down, she's got a picture of me when I fell out, after I fell out of the airplane. She's got the statement that I put up here. She's got a picture of Derek Lossiter. She's got a picture of me at the airport when I was on my way to cover the Derek Lossiter trial. Close up of me in my living room. Me in my living room with my cat, who is deceased. Picture of me at the Orange County, or at the Florida Department of Law Enforcement press conference when they opened the garage door to show everybody Casey Anthony's car. I think this is another picture of me in sunglasses. I can't remember. Okay, now we've got a picture that Timothy Holmes says comparing me to Whitey Bulger. There is a video of a detective that was on the case where, on his question, if he killed her, why wouldn't he just drop it? Seems, another picture of Whitey Bulger, stalking a guy who was part of the Casey Anthony case, or part of the Haley Cummings case. So this Daniel is stalking a lot of people. And she gets mad because, I won't do her bidding, and then she turns around and posts my personal pictures. That's the kind of person she is. And she won't answer, and this is the thing, Danube Island will not reveal her true name. Danube Island will not post pictures of herself on the internet because she is ashamed of herself. She is scared of what she has done. She is scared to stand behind her actions. She's a coward. And there you are, Daniel. You're in this room. You are a coward. And just in case you logged off, that's weird. Well, I can't messenger. That's interesting. Oh, here we go. Telegram is acting. Yep, she's talking about underwear again. This person is obsessed about underwear and a particular style of underwear. This is the kind of people that gets drawn into this Tim Homeseth thing. And I think she deleted the account. Ah, bye-bye, Danube. She went bye-bye, called her a coward, and she ran away. Well, she's back. Oh, what she did is she deleted all the pictures. Oh, let me see something. Yeah. She left the pictures on Telegram, but it's over in the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force chat. So if anybody can get in there, all the pictures are over there, and you can see exactly what this person is up to. You know, and of course the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force supports all this because they don't have any ethics either. And this little coward will not put up a picture of herself. So, that's where we're at. She won't answer my question. You know, she won't acknowledge the fact that I've called her a coward. Amazing. Yeah, I texted to Daniel Byland, where is the photo of you, coward? She won't I've posted several requests and she ignores all of them. It's like she refuses to hear and she refuses to answer. You know, Daniel Byland is a coward. You know, she can dish it out, but she can't take it. Very sad individual. Very, yeah. She won't, you know, she posted another picture, same thing, but she refuses to answer me. You know, she absolutely refuses to answer the question of why she will not put up her picture. And she keeps changing the subject. She says that she is not supportive of Tim, but here she is defending him. Yeah, the standard excuse is that um, he's on a mission, he's under witness protection, the former vice president of the United States is trying to kill him, and all this. But you know, she wants me to read the waistband of the underwear as to the brand. Uh, and I have asked her several times to put up a picture of herself. She won't even acknowledge the question. She just keeps putting the same picture up over and over again, even though she's put the picture over on Telegram. And the problem for Danube is when she deletes this account, the pictures are going to go away. The only thing that's happening is everybody's going to copy the pictures. And this is her motive. What does the writing say? Look at these stupid briefs. I want to embarrass him. I want to get the last laugh. That explains what she's doing in a nutshell. She wants to embarrass somebody she doesn't like. And she's bullying him. She's bullying me. Yeah, it's amazing. She sits here and gives excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse, but she will not answer a direct question. She's just a big cowardly crybaby. Deleted everything again. It's weird. I mean, she's got the stuff over on Telegram. I don't know why she's bugging me about it. This is the thing. Why is she constantly coming after me? I wouldn't do as she was told, so she turned around and put pictures up about me on, underwear again. Deletes it and then puts it up. Weird. And then she gives the excuse, it was on a public social media account. But since it's a picture of someone in their undergarments, it's considered revenge porn. But apparently she doesn't comprehend that concept. And depending on how old the person was whose picture I taken, we could be talking about the exploitation of a minor. So, but regardless, it's well. Here we go with the subsection. Giving me, he is wearing someone else's. They typed the name on the waistband. That doesn't justify putting the picture up. Daniel Byland is mentally ill, severely mentally ill, and the actions that this individual is demonstrating right now is clear. And Daniel Byland is lurking in this room as she always does. She doesn't come in here, but she comments on this Telegram account. Goodbye forever. Is that a promise? Are you promising that this is goodbye forever? Well, I didn't want to interact with you in the first place. I'll mention you as often as I want. You're the one that started this. You put up my images without my permission on a domestic terrorism site. So it's too bad. You're putting up pictures deliberately wanting to embarrass somebody. So you know, I make no promises. I'll mention you as often as I can. You're a coward that won't. Oh, good. Good, good, good. She goes, I am leaving the internet and throwing my computer down a cliff. I am sick of the biased nature. Well, I'm sick of the biased nature too, you little coward. Go, take a picture of you throwing your computer off a cliff. You're probably lying. You'll come back under a different name and start this all over again. So don't lie to me. You are a pathological liar, and you're a mean, vindictive B word. But, it's funny. This sounds exactly like Astro. And we'll never know who this person is because she refuses to put up her name. She refuses to put up her picture of herself. She's just a little coward. Now she's throwing a temper tantrum because I won't do what she wants me to do. And she's typing again, so we got to see what she's going to say now. Daniel, you're listening. I know it. Type, 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 type. By the way, no. Yeah. There go the messages. Delete, 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 delete. It's funny, all my messages went too. Typing again. She deleted every single conversation that we had. But the stuff on if she deletes her account, all those pictures on Telegram are going to go away. So she's got a problem. But she's typing, 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 typing. Jeez. I'm running way over. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out. And, usually she goes away after I go off the air. But I'm not going to bore you people with any more of this crap. I'm surprised you people hung around for all this. But this is a clear example of what I have to put up with people like Danube Island. And, she's typing. Okay. Goodbye forever, Mert. I am never logging onto Telegram again. I am never going to your YouTube. I am never going to speak the name Timothy Holmseth again. I am lost. I have been defeated. I have no one to defend me. You and your friends won. I will never be able to get the revenge that I desperately crave. I lost. I'm a total loser. Well, at least you admit it. I'm a failure. I have spent over a decade fighting a long battle. Well, you lost because, I agree. You are a loser. And I am going to I copied that so she can't delete it. But, you basically proved I was right. You are a loser because you've been obsessed with revenge for nothing. You had no business doing what you're doing. And you're supposed to have a family, you're supposed to have friends, and yet you've been obsessed with the same person or these same people since 2010. This is the kind of person you are. You're vindictive, you're a loser, all you want is revenge for nothing. You refuse to mind your own business. You go stalking people's social media accounts, putting up pictures for the express purpose of embarrassing them, and you won't go away. And you say, oh yeah, I'm not coming back again, you're going to throw your computer off a cliff. I guarantee you that you'll come back again. You always do. You said this before. You said you were going to go away, and you came right back. And are you going to delete your Twitter account? That's still up. I mean, you are a loser, so take your Twitter account away. Because you are a loser. You're worthless. You show up where you're not wanted. I don't want you in my YouTube room. I don't want you bothering me on Telegram. Oh, here we go again. I have spent a decade seeking revenge. It is a lose. Okay. Copy this. Let me start over again. I have spent a decade seeking revenge. It is a losing battle. I have drove myself fucking crazy. Well, at least you admit you're crazy. I wanted revenge, and I wanted to get back at these people. I am embarrassed. I am ashamed. I cannot let it go. I am so angry and so fucking mad. I have been treated horribly, all because of the Haley Cummings case. It isn't worth it. Self-pity. She goes around trying to embarrass people because she said she's been treated bad. Well, look at me. I mean, Jesus Christ. I got some guy calling me an alleged serial killer. I've got a guy that is saying that I look like Bulger. I have a guy who has me in the finders and guilty of all these people. Did you know you can block people? Who deletes the unwanted messages to you? Well, Mark, what happens is Daniel Byland comes in here, posts all these pictures and everything, and then deletes the account. Now, she just said bye forever, and she's deleted the account. Now, will she keep her promise and not come back? I don't know. But let me go over Pentagon Pedophile Task Force. Nope, the pictures are still there. So she left, but she left the pictures. Rather convenient. So all these pictures that she wanted me to post, she put them up anyway. And now she's deleted her account, and the pictures are still there. So she broke her promise. And she got her revenge, even though she says she didn't. Because, but that's the kind of person this person was. And then she said, oh, don't ever mention me again. Well, I got news for you. You put up all those pictures, and, she came back. By the way, I hope you and Mary Lee are able to be romantic. I sense the love between you two. You gotta be kidding, right? But that's how stupid you are. I mean, we liked each other, but when are you going to take the pictures off of Telegram, loser? You admitted you're a loser. You admitted you're a failure. So why don't you clean up the mess you made and get those pictures off of Telegram? But you won't do it because you're a liar and you're a coward. Mark, Danube Island deletes her messages in private chat that she puts up. The entire conversation her and I have had for the past 2 hours is gone. Now, she came back in and left 2 more messages, and eventually, when she finally, for the 4th time, deletes her account, the messages will go away. But what will not go away is the material that she's put over on Telegram. For some reason, they're staying. Now, in the past, when she puts that stuff up, it goes away. But I think the reason is that she has not deleted the account. And so, until she deletes the account, the messages are going to be there. The pictures are going to be there. Okay. She deleted the well, we'll see. Everything is deleted. All right, Daniel. Yeah. Go and get a life. Go reunite with your family, get some friends, go get therapy, do something. All right, well, that's the first ethical thing you've done. She says she's deleted everything on Telegram. So, she at least did that much. But, don't contact me again. Don't ask me to do things that I'm not going to do. Just leave me alone. Go do whatever you're going to do offline. Your account's still up. I see that. You haven't deleted the account yet. But, just go mind your own business, Danube. Go away. You're like a roach. Nobody wants you around. Go scurry off in the dark or something. Well, the only thing I can do is just wish you well. I'm not a vindictive person, Danube. All I want is to be left alone. All I want is for you to leave people alone. Quit stirring things up. Let go of the past. Go and find something to do with your life. Something productive. Go feed the homeless or something, or do something constructive. The Casey Anthony case, the Haley Cummings cases are basically over with. The fate of the child is unknown. Quit obsessing about it. Go do something else. Well, I've never really... Well, I'm glad it is closure. I've been trying to talk to you for years. I have explained my situation to you. You've explained your situation to me. And I have told you time and again, you just need to let go. It does not do any good. Vengeance is a cruel master. I've learned to let go of this business of vengeance because it doesn't do any good. What has been done has been done. I've been embarrassed. I've lost tremendous amounts of money. I've lost my future because of the lies that are continuing to be told about me. And there's nothing I can do. The damage is done. The only thing I do here on this channel is try to show people what happens when things get out of control on these message bases. People start making accusations. The accusations grow. Innocent people are hurt. And damage is done that can never be repaired. And this is a lesson everybody needs to learn. Some people have learned it. Some people have not. Tim Holmseth is yet to learn it. So there comes a point where you just have to let go and find something else better to do with your life. So I suggest that you do that. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Now what the hell was that all about? Alright, I will pass the message on to him, and I guess I can read this into the room. This is a statement from Danube Island. I wish you well. Please tell Kim I apologize for trying to embarrass her of her affairs. Tell Levi I'm sorry for trying to embarrass him over his humiliating photos. Tell Alex I am sorry for diminishing her advocacy during the Steubenville rape case. I was so mean. I'm so sorry, Mert, for bothering you. I am sorry for bullying you and attempting to get you to do my dirty work. I am so sorry for the pain I have caused. This chapter is now closed. Well, thank you for your apology, Danube. I hope after this you can get this all out of your life. Find something constructive to do. If you have family, go concentrate on your family, concentrate on your work, concentrate on your personal life, and let this stuff go. It's not worth it. You're going to find that if you close the chapter and move on, you are going to feel much, much better. So, I hope you're sincere. I'm sincere about what I said. I wish you no ill will. I just wish this to stop. And so, I hope that this ends all this. I hope that if this is a sincere apology, that other people will learn from it. People will learn that fighting over something that happened 12 years ago is not worth it. There are worthy causes out there. Now, if Tim Holmseth and people over on BitChute are sincere about wanting to fight child exploitation, child trafficking, all these evil things that are going on with children, that they do that. Quit with the conspiracy theories. Quit with accusing innocent people of these disgusting activities. Go after the guilty. There are plenty of guilty people out there right now that are exploiting children, trafficking children, kidnapping children, doing pornography with children. There's all kinds of things going on here that these people could be concentrating on instead of accusing people that are completely innocent of these things. I don't understand why people can't do that. They would have more success, more influence, and more credibility if they would simply tell the truth and concentrate on the legitimate problems we all have in this world today. But I don't know. I don't see it happening. I don't see these people on these various social media sites doing that. And, we still have people that, are believing all the conspiracy theories. Even in this room, I have someone that believes in stuff that simply is not true. But, so, but she's left. She's no longer on Telegram. So I do wish her well. I hope this is the end of all this. I hope that from now on I can have an adult conversation in here with people over legitimate issues and we don't have to keep going through this. I want to be in a position where I can talk about the missing and exploited children and the people truly responsible for it, and not get tied up with all these conspiracy theories. But it's hard to do when you've got somebody chasing you around, accusing things that you're not, you of things that you are not guilty of. All I can do is just wait and see what happens after tonight. There will be another live stream next week, and if this person is sincere, then maybe we won't have to go through this again. But the liars have to be exposed, the truth has to be told, and that's what I will be concentrating on until we reach a point where we don't have to deal with this anymore. And then I'll get back to my original format, covering trials, covering legitimate cases where people are guilty of these crimes, and we follow the legal process through to the end of where these people are prosecuted and this stuff. Well, that's an interesting conspiracy theory, but he has taken the eternal dirt nap. There was DNA taken of him and all this stuff. So it would be weird, to say the least, if Bulger was still alive. I think that's what Timmy is implying by saying I look like this gangster. Because this came out of the blue. I mean, I didn't even know anything about Whitey Bulger until all of a sudden Timmy started ranting about it. And I said, oh God, here we go. Something else. But the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force is still putting up lie after lie after lie about me. Some guy comes in and he says the guilty do this to act innocent. He's protected by the corrupt Freemason police. There have been many parents that go public crying over their missing child, later to find out that they were involved. They have been husbands that kill their wives and cry for the lose to act innocent. Once you know, it's easy to see a bullshitter a mile away. Well, that poster right there is admitting that the majority of missing child cases is the result of a caretaker, someone that was responsible for the safety and welfare of the child. This is an argument that I have been making since the first rash of missing children cases cropped up so many years ago. That it is someone associated with the child directly that is responsible for what happened to that child in a majority of the cases. This huge operation that they keep talking about is a lie. But you can't convince people of the truth if they're not willing to look for it. That's just the way it is. Is John Durham on YouTube, or is that a parody account? Seems real, but these days, who knows? I don't know. I don't know that much about John Durham. I don't pay that much attention to him, so I can't honestly answer that question. The problem with social media is it's so easy to impersonate somebody. I've been impersonated for years. The chat is proof of that. And their impersonations are done all the time. Even Holmseth admits that impersonations are common. So, it's these people realize that a bunch of the stuff out there is not real, yet they profess the stuff is real anyway. So, with an attitude like that, you can't accomplish anything. And yes, if it's a parody account, then it's a parody account. But that's the same thing as impersonating. If you create a parody, you're basically impersonating somebody by making fun of them. I mean, there's parody accounts for all the people that are considered public figures, celebrities, famous, well-known, however you want to label them. So I'm petting Amber, by the way. You can probably see her nose sticking up. Come on, Amber. See? Yeah, there you are. Yeah, she's giving me the cue that it's time to shut up and go to bed. I got a wheels up in the morning that's pretty damn early, so I got to kind of get moving here. So I'm going to log off. Thanks everybody for coming in. I think this has been one of the more interesting developments tonight. That I think a person that has had problems in the past has finally come to her senses and maybe is on her way to a productive life, and I do wish her well. And hopefully that's one less problem we're all going to have. So please like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and share. I generally try to be on the air at 9 o'clock on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, unless my schedule gets in the way, and then I would not be on the air Friday. I generally make announcements on Twitter, or sometimes I'll put up a teaser video to let people know if I'm going to be on the air on a day other than my normal schedule, because there is all kinds of stuff that comes in, developing stories. There's a couple of court cases that I'm following, and so I may come in with a breaking update. But again, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 9 p.m. And to everybody out there, have a good one. Have a great day. Good night, all.